Alright, Shalom. All praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. It's the brother Yarzayan, and I got to my left
Karabamaf.
We just coming to the spirit to give you brothers another Hebrew class. This one is going to be on grammar, okay, present and past tense, singular and plural. So as usual, in the Hebrew, call, Tahala, La Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Wa Kapal, Kabawad, La Hazakwanyam, Shal, Gadawal, Rachayim, Wa Shalawam, Wa Ba Warakyam, Laha Akyam, Tazadakyam, Ba Rataza, Shal, Gadawal, Rachayim. Okay? What I just said was all praises to the Most High and His Son, Yahweh Shai, and double honors to the elders of GMS and the righteous brothers, alright, in the earth of GMS. Okay? Now, just got a quick correction for you brothers on the Hebrew class phrases. The word how in the Hebrew is ayaka. So when we say how are you, it'll be ayaka atha la yowam.
That's right.
Okay. So right here we have, as you brothers will see in post-production, we have the Hebrew grammar, present and past tense, singular and plural. Alright, and the first example, or we dealing with sentences, so we're going to deal with the male form, because this is for men, for you brothers. You know, Lord willing, if the Spirit allows, we'll deal with the female, you know, way of, you know, speaking to a female, but as of yet, this is for you brothers. So this is the first one. When you say you want to make something present tense, alright, you like, we got this right here, we building a house. The first sentence is we building a house, and spiritually we are building a house. Alright, beginning with, you know, our elders here at GMS on down. The house of David is being risen up. So we building a house in Hebrew is anach nawa, which is we. Ba wa na, well, you know, and that's building. And bayath is house. Now, footnote for you brothers, putting a wa in between the first and second character of a word makes it ing or ing, which is present tense, as in the action. Alright, for example, build is bana. That's the Hebrew word for build, bana. That's a singular verb. A verb is an action, as you brothers should know. And to make this word present tense, y is inserted, and now it's bawana, making it present tense. Bawana is building. So once again, we building a house, anach nawa, bawana, bayat. Okay, and if you want to add on, you know, you brothers that's into the Hebrew, shal dawad or dawayad, which is David. We building the house of David, right? Alright, so the next one we got is I am drinking wine. You brothers know that our Lord Yahweh Shai, he was a wine bibber. He drank wine, dealing with these niggas, you know, dealing with the scribes and Pharisees and the day-to-day hell. So you know, brothers, you know, it's a Jake thing anyway, you know. You know, brothers like to drink wine. So how to say that in Hebrew is anya, which is I am, shawatha, which is drinking, and brothers know yayan is wine. So anya, shawatha, yayan. Example, drink in the Hebrew, the word is just shatha, singular verb. Okay, the drink is shatha, that's a singular verb. Wa is inserted between the first and second character, making it shawatha, drinking. Alright, as in the action. So anya shawatha yayan, I am drinking wine. Alright, that's the grammar part of, you know, the Hebrew. As you brothers know, through the Spirit, you know, we're gonna be coming with, you know, just similar things. You know, let you brothers know if the brother Karab want to say something. Go ahead.
Yeah, right. Like the brother's saying, through the Spirit, you know, Hebrew is our language. All right. You know, you got these other camps saying that Hebrew don't matter, like Nathaniel 7. But we just finished watching one of his videos, and he brought out a book on Russian icons, one of the icon books, and he had the Paleo Hebrew written on the edge of the book. So the Hebrew doesn't matter. Hebrew is important. All right, and that's the language that when it's all said and done, the whole earth is going to speak. All right, beginning with the elect of the nation of Israel, we're going to be returned, back to the pure language, which is the Hebrew, the Lashon Kadash, the holy tongue.
That's right, bro. So we're gonna go over it one more time for you brothers. All right, this is the grammar part of Hebrew, brothers. All right, Jake speaks slang anyway, but you know what? The 144,000 is special Israelites. Okay, we want to be the top. We're going to be, Lord willing, if we elect, Lord willing, we are. We're going to be the top echelons of Israel. So this is the proper way of speaking the Hebrew. Though Hebrew is already straight and to the point. It's just certain things that, just like the English, man. You know what I'm saying? You go out there speaking on the streets and you say something.
You speak slang. Yeah.
Right, but if you say something crazy like that don't make sense, it's gonna be like, what are you trying to say? So that's just basically it. So
and I say one thing, and this is like the brother's going through. This is just a rehearsal.
That's right, brother.
All right, so we just practicing, just getting the basics of it. In the kingdom, when the Lord comes, that's when we're gonna speak it fluently, without being taught. It's already in our spirit, but it's just the Most High have to bring it out of us. So when our bodies is changed, we're gonna speak Hebrew perfectly. All right, knowing the proper grammar, knowing the proper pronunciations. All right, because right now you might not get every pronunciation right. All right, you might not know which word is connected, which characters are connected, which characters are not.
Right.
So we just basically going through the spirit and just rehearsing our language as Hebrew Israelites.
And the first one again is we building a house. That's the present tense. All right. You would say that in the Hebrew is anach nawa bawana baya. Okay, anach nawa being we, bawana is the present tense of build, which is building. All right, and bayath is house. Okay, remember, put in a y in between the first and second. You brothers gonna see this on post production anyway. Of the word.
But they're looking at it right now.
Oh, they're looking at it. Yeah. Okay, they're looking at it right now. Of a word makes it ing, which is an action being done in the present. Example, you brothers got it right here. So we go into the next one. All right. Now the next one is I'm drinking wine. Anya, I am. Shawatha is the present tense of drink, which is drinking. Yayan is wine. So Anya, Shawatha, Yayan. Okay. So you brothers got that. All right. Now we're going to the next one as the elder Tahar through the spirit. He just as former videos we done. Making corrections as well as when we say Barakium, Barakium la Akim, Shal Gadawal, Rakayim is Bawarakim. Alright, so English is blessings to you, right? So we're going to do the present tense and the plural form. Alright, because we're saying blessings, alright, to a multitude, to many. Okay. So the Hebrew is ba-wa-rakim. Ba-wa-rakim. Alright. Once again, you put the wa in between the two characters, making it ing, ing. Alright, present tense, and the yum at the end, making it plural. So ba-wa-rakim la atha, which is blessings to you in the Hebrew. As you brothers see, example is bless, is barak. Blessing is bawarak. And blessings is bawarakyum. Okay, add wa to make it present tense. Also yum at the end, which is plural, which is the s.
Right, shouldn't this be a thumb? Is plural?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. We could make that plural. We can make that plural as well. Gone. So yeah, that's right. The brother made it the plural, so it will be blessings to you all. So you want to correct that as well. Because I put to you, because you is a th, so we can make you all go up.
Right, yeah.
The all.
Okay.
Alright, blessings to you all. There you go. So that makes it plural. That's a plural statement. Bawarakim la atham. Okay, blessings to you all. If you want to add to the elect, ha ba khayar. Alright, good. Now we go into past tense to what we went over and the top, which is we building a house. How you would say that past tense after you already built the house is anachnawa bana thaya baya. All right, to make a word past tense, you have to put a thaya at the end. All right, but the word stays the same. You won't put the wa in between the first and the second. You would keep the word the same, but you put the thaya at the end so it can be past tense. Okay, so we builded a house. Anachnawa, we, bana thaya, builded, past tense, bayat. Okay, it's pretty simple for the most part, but it does get more complicated as you go along. If the brother wants to, say something.
No, it's fine. No, you go ahead.
That's pretty much that. It's pretty much straight, clear cut to the point. For the present tense and singular and plural, because what we went to up here was just singular, right? The singular as far as what we're talking about. All right, the singular, you're not talking about a multitude. You're just talking about the current statement. All right. Now the plural is, as you brothers know, putting the yum at the end of what present tense that you're speaking of, and that's what we did here. And basically, once again, you start from the top on down to the bottom. We building the house is anachnawa bawana baya. That's the singular, and that's the male. Okay, we do have ways of saying things to
female.
Yeah. It's just like any other language. There's always different words.
Yeah, feminine and the masculine.
There you go, feminine and the masculine. Okay. Now what the brother got right here is common conversation. About what we do.
Yeah, right. There's brief conversation that if you want start learning Hebrew in baby steps. So if you see a brother, or a brother that you don't know, who's in the truth, so you'll ask him. First thing you will ask him is what your name, because the Hebrew straightforward. So because there's no is
are
right. These, and if you look in the Ben Yehudi, they'll call it irregular words. So certain words in the English, there's no Hebrew word for it, meaning that it don't exist.
Correct.
All right, it's just something that is created specifically for the English language. So instead of saying what is your name in the Hebrew, which you say that in the English, in the Hebrew you'll say what your name. All right, because it's like the brothers mentioned through the spirits, the Hebrew language is straight to the point. So you say what your name will be ma shalak shem. Ma is what, shalak is your, and shem is name. So the brother, if I was asking the brother, I'll ask him ma shalak shem. All right, and he'll answer my name.
Right, Shalya Shum.
Shalya Shum. All right, so we'll go through it again. Ma shalak shem.
Shalya Shum Yar Zayan.
So the brother said my name Yar Zayan. So straight to the point. So ma shalak shem is what your name, and you respond Shalya Shum, my name, and whatever your Hebrew name is. And the next thing we'll go into is what tribe you from. Ma Shabata Atha Ma'ath, which is Ma is what, Shabata is tribe, Atha is you, and Ma'ath is from. Ma Shabata Ath Ma'ath. Ma Shabata Atha Ma'ath, right, which is what tribe you from, and you respond
Anya Ma'ath Ha Shabata Shal Yahawada.
So the brother says, I am from the tribe of Judah. Anya Ma'ath Ha Shabata Shal Yahawada. Alright, and the next you'll go into how you today. Ayaka Atha Layawam, which is Ayaka is how, Atha is you, Layawam is today. Because La, like the elders broke down, La in the beginning of the word means two, and Yawam is day. Ayaka Atha Layawam, which is how you today. and the brother will respond,
Anya Tawab Tawada.
which is I am good, thank you. You know, it's pretty basic. We're gonna go through it one more time, but that's how you begin to learn. So when you see a brother, all right, you can just speak Hebrew in baby steps, and then once you build your vocabulary, and then you can speak to each other a little more fluently. So we're gonna go through it. I'm gonna ask the brother a question, and he's gonna respond. All right, Ma shalaksham,
Shalia Shum Yar Zayan.
Ma shabata atha ma'ath,
Anya Ma'ath Ha Shabata Shal Yahawada.
ayaka atha la yawam.
Anya Tawab Tawada.
All right, so we just basically had a little brief conversation in the Hebrew. So it's all through the spirit. So you just basically, Lord willing, every week, we're gonna put together little conversations so that each week you could build your vocabulary. So like you learned this week, so you could greet a brother, and the next week you have this in your memory, and then the next week add a little more, so you could be talking to a brother in Hebrew for about a whole minute.
Right.
All right. So Lord willing, through the spirit, we're gonna continue making these shows. All right, and continue going deeper into our heritage, which begins with the Hebrew language. All right. So with that, if brother got any more statements or any more information to bring out.
It's good. I'm gonna see what I can pull up really quick.
Yeah. So cause this is our language, the Hebrew. All right, not the English. That's why even when you speak the English, you trip up. Your words ain't perfect. You don't pronounce every word perfectly. All right, because first and foremost, this ain't our language. All right, and number one, we in hell. All right, but in the kingdom, we're gonna speak the Hebrew fluently, without flaw. All right, like I said through the spirit earlier, proper pronunciation, proper use of grammar. All right, the past tense, the present tense, the future tense. All right, so in the kingdom, that's when this is all gonna be given to us.
That's right. Well, hey brother, you know what? That's about it. I mean, Jake, they got a short attention span anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Go on.
Basically, with that, man, Lord willing, we're gonna keep at it. You know what I'm saying? Through the spirit of the Lord, and that's it. Hope you brothers learn, the Hebrew, and grow in the spirit. Because we all fighting. We all malachamath ha tawab malachama, which is fighting the good fight. You understand? As we went over in the previous show, which is the Hebrew for fighting good fight. So keep fighting the good fight. All right. So kal tahala la Yahweh ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai wa kapal kabawad la hazakwanyam shal garawal rachayim wa shalawam wa Bawarakim Laha Achim Shal Garawal Rachayim. Alright, and with that, we say till next time, brothers. Shalom.
Shalom.